city to a specialist appointment this morning. I attempted to have a glucose tolerance test last week. If you follow me on Instagram, you've seen the fail that was.
In the car.
You got your teddy and your cars.
My milk.
You do. I got through the whole drink and then I didn't. So I'm not sure what my appointment is going to entail today. Yesterday I was having Braxton hicks contractions, so throughout the middle of the day for about an hour and a half I was having really, I want to say they weren't bad pains, it was like period crampy pains, but it was going down my legs, like in my inside of my leg, on the upper of my thigh, on the outside of my legs, in my lower back and lower belly, but my upper belly was nice and soft, and that was probably the only difference to the pain that I was feeling. You saw one kick? That was probably the only difference to the pain that I was feeling when I was having Braxton hicks contractions after my water break with Sam. So the fact that my belly was nice and soft was reassuring. Yes, baby?
Why do we need to go to the doctors today?
To check on baby, make sure baby's okay.
Why?
Because that's what we have to do. Can I tell you? Well, they're going to probably check baby's heart and make sure that everything's okay, and they're going to check baby's size and make sure everything's okay, and they're going to look at the ultrasound results and tell me if everything was okay from last week. And they're probably going to send me back for some more blood tests, because let's be honest, that's probably going to happen.
Then baby kicks.
Baby kicks hard now, hey?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then the other thing that's happened this week was on Sunday I went out to do, like, I was just busy all day. I don't know if you guys get this way. I was busy all day, just not really doing anything, but like doing stuff, do you know what I mean? Like just cleaning my house and entertaining Sam and making food and just doing all that stuff, grocery shopping. And I didn't remember feeling baby kick all day. That was just something that I noticed, was that I hadn't felt baby kick all day, or I hadn't taken any. You got a new car?
Then mommy took all my money out of my money.
Yeah, because what do we have to do when we get new cars? We have to pay for them, don't we?
Yeah, but
And then what happens when you pick up your toys? Then you get more money and then you can buy more toys.
yeah,
So you have to pick up your toys. More cars. Anyway, back to what I was saying. I hadn't felt baby move, or I hadn't realized or taken much notice of whether I'd felt baby move all day. And normally when I sit down in the car after I've walked around a grocery store or something like that, baby will be quite active. But it wasn't this time, and I just freaked out. I kind of went a little bit quiet. I was like really concentrating on what was happening inside me and everything like that. Still couldn't feel anything. Sat down on the couch when I got home. Still couldn't feel anything. Went and put the Doppler on my belly, and there was a good heartbeat. So I was reassured by that. I'm so thankful that I have that at home. I feel like it just takes a lot of my stress away. Otherwise I probably would have been at the emergency department. But a couple of hours later baby was kicking, and I'm going to insert some footage. Yeah, you got toys everywhere. I'm going to insert a little clip here of baby kicking so you guys can see it, because it's very rare that I'm able to actually film it. Every time I try and film it, baby stops moving. So yeah. Okay guys, so that appointment went really well. I do have to do the glucose tolerance test again, or at least attempt it, mainly because baby's belly was measuring a little bit big. So my fluids were fine, everything else was fine. My iron levels were a little bit low. Okay, hold on a second. My iron levels were a little bit low, so I need to take an iron supplement every other day. But other than that, everything was looking really good. Heartbeat was good. She was happy with baby and happy with how everything was going. She's still happy for me to have baby at 39 weeks, so there's that. I'm really nervous about that. But you guys, I just want to say thank you for all of you that messaged me over on Instagram the other day when I was having a little bit of a freak out about how big baby was. If you didn't see that, baby at our ultrasound at 29.5-ish weeks was measuring at 1.8 kilos. This little guy, my biggest baby ever, was 1.94 kilos at birth. So I almost jumped off the bed and ran upstairs to labour and delivery and told them to get this baby out now, just then. But you guys all put my mind at ease, and I just wanted to say thank you for that. So yeah, we're just going to do the glucose tolerance test again. Baby's belly is a little big, and I don't know if it's because baby was breathing out, or it could have been a number of things, but fluids, everything else was perfectly fine. So this is more of a precaution. She doesn't think that I have gestational diabetes. I don't think that I have it, but we just have to be safe. And she said just try it again, like what's the worst that can happen? I don't get it down and we don't get to do it. And in that case, I would just check my sugars for a couple of days, 2.5 hours after I eat. So it's not the end of the world. But yeah, that was my appointment. Pretty simple today, wasn't it? It was a good appointment, and you were a really good boy. Sambo was amazing, you guys. I couldn't fault him. Now what would you like to say?
I want to go home now.
We want to go home now. Okay, let's go home.
It all before, but you are the love of my life. I knew when you came through the door that you are the love of my life.
Whoa, I'm so good at this.
You are very good at this.
Nothing's hard, everything is easy with you around. No bombards, everything is easy when you come around. Hold on now. I remember meeting you in a dream, thinking that's the love of my life. Most handsome man I'd ever seen. I said you must.
You guys, we've had quite the day. I barely picked up the camera at all. We came home from the hospital and jumped straight into cleaning. We got dinner made, so the beds were made, washing was done, dishes were done, dinner got made. We did some learning, we did some dancing and exercising and yoga. It was very funny. Yeah, we've just had a really productive day. The house is somewhat put together. I'm feeling a little bit better. Each day I try really hard to have the house picked up by the end of the day, and it's making me feel a lot calmer. I don't know if it's the nesting stage that I'm in or not, but I just have this fear of going into labor with dishes in my sink and a messy kitchen and washing in the machine, and I know that that doesn't really matter. It's not the end of the world. It's just I want to be able to come home from the hospital and feel calm and relaxed, because every time I've come home after having a baby so far, it's been really stressful. So obviously, if you've been following us for a while, Sam's birth, I went into preterm labor with him at 32 weeks or 31 weeks, and I had him at 32 weeks. So that was a shock to us, and just nothing was ready. And then with Jackson's birth, obviously that had its own set of challenges. Why are you hiding my phone? That's daddy ringing. Pick it up, answer it. So yeah, it's been a crazy time. I'm gonna go answer that call, and then get dinner served up.
I might go over have a look on her roof.
I think you just need to go to sleep.
Yeah. Sometimes I don't, sometimes I do. Sometimes I want to look up.
Okay.
You know? Mama, I still see leaves from the state.
Good night, sweetie. I love you so much.
I love you.